Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through the iRobot home app settings for your iRobot Roomba Plus 505. If you're interested in the 505, the link to it will be in the video description. So, first things first, we're opening up the app right here, and it's best to just start at the bottom where we have 5 different icons. First one starting from the left is My Home. This is where we can view all of our maps or make new maps. Next, we have our robots. This is where we can view or add all of our Roombas. We have automation, so we can set up automations, and basically you can just add routines here. We have a support section and a store as well down at the bottom. We're going to be spending our time first looking at the app settings for our Roomba Plus 505 under the robot section. So we're going to select it from our list right there. We can currently see its charging status and the map that we're using. We can select that map right from there, which is pretty cool. And then it takes us back to My Home if we exit out of that, where we can find the map again. But charging status, current map, some resources at the bottom. We have our robot health. This gives us a breakdown. Basically, it's just a timer and a clock for when it's time to repair or replace common parts on our vacuum. Things like the filter, dirt disposal bag, dual clean mop pads, edge sweeping brush, multi-surface brush, and then you can shop all those accessories. If you swap one out, just make sure you hit that reset right here in the robot health section. We also have owner's guide and getting started prompts, as well as contacting iRobot with any questions, comments, concerns. And at the very bottom, it says dock controls. So here we can manually activate emptying the bin, washing and rinsing the mop and dock, and drying the mop. So we have our dock controls there. And you may have noticed up in the top right-hand corner, we got 3 dots. We can select that. This takes us into more robot settings. We can learn more about our Roomba. We can locate it. If it's missing around the house, it'll make a sound. Child and pet lock, mop auto wash settings. So pad wash frequency, high, medium, or low. You can adjust that based on square footage. And then mop drying duration, 3, 4, or 5 hours. We have our language options. So there's multiple installed languages. And then you can add additional languages. We can adjust volume, view our Wi-Fi settings, reconnect or change our Wi-Fi. And then down here we have the reboot Roomba. So we can reboot it right there if we need to. That's just a simple restart. And then back here, let's go now to the bottom left-hand corner. Let's hit that My Home icon. We can get here by choosing our map from the previous screen, but we can also see all of our maps here. And we want map 2 because that's the map we made for our 505. So starting with the top right-hand corner, we got a pencil icon. That's where we can edit our map. And then we have this little like previous history icon, so we can see our history right here once that populates after use. We can see how our map is built out there. We have this little layer icon on the center right-hand side of the screen. It's those squares stacked on top of each other. We can basically toggle on or off certain icons. If you wanted to add furniture to your map, you can choose to display it on your map or not. And then we have our routines down here. So let's select See All. So Smart Clean All Rooms, Smart Clean All Rooms, Spot Clean. Basically, we have vacuum and mop. We have vacuum, and then we have spot clean. So you can touch an area just as a teeny tiny area on the map. Or you can build a new routine yourself. And they walk you through the prep. And then you can adjust your routine preferences, how you want it to handle it. Smart, light, standard, or deep, up to you. And then we can scroll for advanced options, where to clean, everywhere, specific rooms, furniture, and zones, right? So you can build that out right there. There's all the rooms and areas. And then you can adjust those settings on a room by room basis, right? So suction, cleaning passes, smart scrub, all of that right there if you want to build out different cleaning routines. And here's that spot clean. Again, it just walks you through prep for that. So you just take it and then pick that spot and it will clean that particular area, and you can choose how you want it to handle that. And now we'll just spend a minute looking at the map editing options. Again, it's the pencil edit icon, top right-hand corner. So here's our map. We can edit rooms. We can add clean zones. That's going to be an area within a room that you can reference to clean however you want. You can add and edit furniture, and then you can add keep out zones. So for the keep out zones, you have a no mop zone. It'll still vacuum in that area, but it won't mop. Or you have keep out zones, it won't vacuum or mop in those areas. And you can add multiples of each on your map. Everything is just drag and drop, easy to use. And then we can also edit our map name, rotate the map, or delete the map. And this does support multi-level mapping, and you will find all of your maps under the home section where it says add a new space. That's how you add another map for your vacuum. So we would select that, then we choose our model, go through the steps again, and then it will go ahead and map that new environment once you place it there. So that's a quick look at the iRobot Roomba Plus 505 iRobot Home app settings.